And CNBC's Arjun Kharpal is talking to some of the industry's key players, including the CEO of Binance. Arjun, great to have you on the show. Give us the latest.
Yeah, great to be here, Carl. Look, Binance, a very interesting player. It was very much seen as a poster child of the crypto crackdown we've seen from regulators in the U.S. coming just months after that big $4.3 billion settlement with the Department of Justice, in which the former CEO, Changpeng Zhao, stepped down and pleaded guilty to criminal charges. Now, I had a chance to catch up with the new CEO, Richard Teng, who's just a few months into the job and tasked with a very big task, that is cleaning up this company. Now, he's come from a regulatory background. I started off by talking to him a little bit about how he's trying to change the culture at Binance, which is something the DOJ took issue with. Let's just listen into his comments.
In those very early stage of development, again, where rules are nascent, early stage of development, there's no clarity on that. Binance was operating in a certain fashion, right? But we have moved past that. As the company moved into greater maturity, we're looking at sustainability. The direction of travel now is very clear towards much more compliance, which is why we're building up a very robust compliance program.
So Teng was stressing there that perhaps the way the company acted in the past was a sign of immaturity. The company's maturing now and really wants to try to work with the global regulators in the markets that it operates in. Now, just moving on to broadly the markets, of course, crypto markets have been very buoyant. Bitcoin sitting near those all-time highs as well. And we're a few days away from that key Bitcoin event that happens every 4 years, the halving, in which the supply of Bitcoin onto the market gets reduced. And this often precedes bull runs. But actually, this cycle is very different. We've already hit the all-time high in Bitcoin. And that's something that the CEO stressed as I asked him about his outlook on the crypto markets. Let's just listen in.
Normally, after about 6 months after a halving, that you see a new all-time high in terms of prices. But this time around, it happens even before the halving, right? Which is why it's unique in terms of market cycle. And one of the key reasons is really the introduction of the ETF, where you bring in so many new users, new liquidity.
So Teng said his price forecast ahead of this year was $80,000 on Bitcoin. He said that actually he thinks the market's going to go a lot higher than that. He's clearly very bullish. A lot of the players I've been speaking to at the Paris Blockchain Week here are, of course, as you would expect, very bullish, given, I think, two things. One, the excitement around those spot Bitcoin ETFs, and two, the halving that is upcoming, which, as I said, has been very supportive in the past for crypto prices. I've seen some pretty wild calls this year, guys, on Bitcoin. I've seen 100,000, 150,000. At this point, it's anyone's guess where it's going to go. For now, back to you.